Hey, if you're new here, we're Keith and Dev, and we've been traveling for 3 years, and we've been using Holafly, which is a data eSIM provider in 17 different countries. We've used it and in 3 different continents, 3 different regions like South America, Europe, and Asia. We need it when we travel, and it's crucial when you are packing because it's 2025 and we use our phones for everything. It's 5:45 in the morning.
It's travel day.
We're leaving.
I think this is a first.
This is, yeah, the first time we're walking to the airport. Here I am using Google Maps already.
How long is it?
It's a 13-minute walk.
I think we're still going the right way.
Here we go, Bali Airport departures.
See you later, Indonesia.
See you later, Indonesia. Okay, so I'm not even gonna bother connecting with the Wi-Fi here. A lot of the time it doesn't work where you gotta put in your phone number or like your email.
It was only 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for the lounge. Okay, Concordia Lounge is take the lift or stairs to the 3rd floor. The lounge is looking on the left side after immigration. 3rd floor, left side.
All right, let's go. The first sip of coffee on an early morning always tastes amazing. We actually got to the lounge very quickly. In literally less than an hour, we left our hotel and came here. And you've obviously noticed we have used our phone multiple times in order to get here. And we are able to use our phone thanks to Holafly. So we're gonna tell you a little about what Holafly is and why we think you should use it, starting with the fact that it is an eSIM.
What is Holafly? Holafly is a data eSIM provider that offers data packages in over 200 different destinations and countries around the world. We've personally used it in Asia, which means like we're talking Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Indonesia. Like as you hop around these countries, you continuously have data. We've used it in Europe as well, in Latin America. And it gives you an embedded SIM, which means you don't have to physically have a local SIM like this. This is my one from home, and it's really expensive if I want to travel in a different country and keep it on. Like it is impossibly expensive. So option 1, this. Option 2, buy a local SIM from an airport. Every time you land in a different country, you buy a new SIM card, and that actually can be kind of complicated. Sometimes they overcharge you, your jet lag, and sometimes they're closed. It's weird at weird hours, and there's nothing open. And then also, this happened before. I had to translate the app that I needed to download in order to use the local SIM.
But we couldn't translate because we didn't have data.
It was in a different language. It was in Greek. And we couldn't use our local SIM because the application to use it was in Greek. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's why the embedded SIM from Holafly is such a good idea. It's so convenient. Because you walk off the plane and boom, you're connected. The question becomes, what do I have? What do I have? Chicken wings in the morning at 6 a.m.? Or maybe some pastries? There's actually a ton of pastries.
Not so much right now because it's a lounge and I know I can have potatoes and eggs and fruit, but oftentimes I'm using Google Translate, which means using data to communicate with restaurants about what gluten-free means, or using it in different languages, or like if we're at a convenience store. And here there's something called MARRIOTT in Indonesia, so we've been going to a lot of those and literally scanning and translating the ingredients and things, because I found here in Indonesia, for some reason, tortilla chips have a bunch of wheat in them, and tortilla chips are corn-based. Anyways, so this really helps me to figure out what I can and cannot eat while we're traveling.
Bye, thank you.
Nice day.
You too.
I have to say, here in Bali, people are so friendly, like
Super
so kind.
friendly.
Currently, we're actually flying to Singapore, which means that we have the Asia plan, so we have data anywhere in Asia, so it's gonna be super easy when we hop off the plane. And in terms of you getting your own eSIM card, what you can do is you put in your country or region you're going to be traveling to. You can set the date. It can be 3 days, it could be 7 days, it could be 2 months, whatever you want to do. And then you go through, pay, and you'll get an email or a WhatsApp. Oh, also you can use our code. It's 5% discount.
Well, this is a nice gate to be at. Pretty easy, hanging out here on these chairs.
Lounge chairs.
Speaking of easy stuff and lounging, setting up Holafly is actually super easy too. So once you get that email, or for us, as well, a WhatsApp text, whatever you want. So first, I would turn off my primary line. So when you're outside of your country and you don't want to pay for your data roaming, you turn off your primary. Have Wi-Fi, so at the airport or at a cafe. Then install the eSIM by scanning the QR code, which is something you can do before you travel. You wait maybe like 3 minutes or something like that, but it won't be officially activated until you turn on data roaming. And then boom, you'll be connected to the network of that country. Now do it in the country and not before. So say if you're going to Asia and you do it at home, it's not gonna work, but you do it when you land and arrive. And
you'll have data right away. So you can set it up and buy it ahead of time.
And then if you have the one that covers a region, like we do here in Asia, then whenever you're moving around, you don't have to do any more setting up or activating.
No,
it is good to go.
Like, yeah, it's amazing. Thanks.
Thank you. One thing you can do as well that I like to do is actually relabel the name of the eSIM, and then you're good to go.
We've made it on the airplane. Sadly, we don't have a window seat, but we'll try and get some flight views. Going on airplane mode now.
And then we'll just turn it on when we get to Singapore.
It was a pleasure having you on board, and we look forward to serving you again soon.
Okay, we just landed, so now it's time to turn my phone off airplane mode. Still on the plane, and I already got data.
Cool. Alrighty, we have made it to Singapore.
We're back in Changi Airport.
And we turn our phones on right away, and now we can figure out a way to get to my uncle's house via Google Maps, and we can also look at the metros, the times. We can contact them, let them know that we've landed, tell our family, let them know that we've landed.
I texted my mom on the flight.
There you go.
So quickly, I wanted to do a little story time with you guys about an experience we had with Holafly. And it was one of the times we were using it, I guess we didn't fully understand, and that's why we're gonna tell you this, is you set it up once you get to the country, right? So we were flying to India and we had a layover in the UK. Just to clarify, our mistake was that we installed and activated the eSIM for India in the UK. But what was amazing is 24-hour service. We contacted customer service. Literally within minutes, we were texting with a real person, and they sent us a new one right away, so we had data. Customer service with Holafly is amazing.
I think that's the bus. We're at Terminal 4, so we have to take a bus. Always end up rushing, even like when everything's casual. I mean, you never know if this bus is gonna leave or not. Look, oh my gosh, look how hot it is outside. It's fogging up the camera. Singapore, Changi Airport, we're back. Love this place.
Yeah, we do really like Singapore. I think it's also partly because we have family here, which is so nice. But I've just been looking at my phone and Google Maps again, and the transit is a 5-minute walk from here.
5-minute walk.
All right.
Cool. As you walk around the Jewel here, which is a really nice place, just want to mention that in South America, we had the 2-month, we had 60 days with Holafly for Latin America. So we went to Ecuador and Peru, and we were like, oh, you know, we use some data. We probably don't use too much. I was blown away to learn that I used 200 gigabytes and Devin used like 150. And it was like, what? And with the unlimited plans that we usually get, we get like 500 megabytes per day to hotspot, so sometimes we use our computers. But the truth is, Holafly, like in Indonesia for example, and the Philippines, is more reliable than Wi-Fi a lot of the time, so we're just always using our Holafly like data plan, right?
Most Singapore thing ever, there's a Pilates class going on behind me, right beside the Jewel, and they all have like noise canceling headphones on that are listening to the instructor who's speaking to them. So it's like peaceful. Wow.
Okay, we can use our map here to figure out that we get a transfer, and then we've done this so many times before, like a few times, but I feel like it's still nice to have a refresher.
Yeah, and to know where to switch.
We're checking Google Maps, and then we're punching in the directions so that we know we're not taking the wrong subway. Because we've done that in Tokyo, actually, where we were rushing and we just jumped on and we didn't look at our map, and we went the opposite direction of where we wanted to go.
Took us a while to figure it out.
Woo! Let's go. Oh, we made it.
We have made it. Successful travel day.
It's so nice to be here, like a familiar place. Family. They're out right now, but.
So we hope you've enjoyed this video. We know it wasn't our usual video, but we do want to reiterate, we really do love Holafly.
And we have been using it for 3 years, and we rely on it a lot.
If you're going traveling and are considering getting an eSIM, we would definitely recommend Holafly, and we actually have a link below.
You have a link below?
It does support our channel, so we would love if you use it. If
5% off?
If you're going to be traveling.
I know there's like, it's 2025, and so there's like endless amount of reasons for having a phone and data when you're traveling, but here are some, okay?
So we're gonna go back and forth until one of us runs out. So the first thing that I can think of is Google Maps.
Well, that's everything. That's like reviews for restaurants.
Okay, Uber or Grab or transportation.
Translator.
Money exchanger, to know what Canadian is to a different currency.
ChatGPT to learn about historical monuments and whatnot.
Okay, Instagram, because I post lots of stories so everyone knows what we're up to.
YouTube to respond to comments.
Okay, looking up like top things to do in an area when we arrive in a place. Like Google, just Google. Just
Google, that's huge. A compass? Do you need data for a compass? It might just be a GPS. I have used my compass before.
Checking into hotels and responding to like hosts or communicating with them. And on that note, you wanted to mention that it is an eSIM, so you don't actually get a phone number.
You don't get a phone number, but like I was able to message our friends here, my uncle and the family and all the drivers and people that we've met along the way.
Because everyone uses WhatsApp.
Through WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is data. So you don't really need a phone number.
Yeah. So anyways, we hope you enjoyed this video. We have made it to Singapore. This is really just kind of a little layover here, but we'll see you in our next adventure.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you soon.
I've literally read all the books that are on the first row. I'm a classic girl, guys. We made it on the air.
So pretty good.
Thanks.